So today's lesson is on integers and absolute value. The goal is that you will be able to find the absolute value of a number today. So a little vocabulary review that we'll start with is an integer is any whole number. So it's a positive number or a negative number. So 15 is an integer, 182 is an integer, negative 52 is an integer. Any whole number. Fractions, like 1/2, that is not a whole number, so that is not an integer. A decimal, 58 hundredths, is not a whole number, so that is not an integer. An integer is only a whole number. Now, one of our goals for today is to be able to find the absolute value of a number. The absolute value is the distance between the number and then 0 on the number line. So for example, we have -4. The absolute value of -4 is equal to 4. Let me, to draw, there we go. So -4 is written here with the absolute value signs. Just 2 lines. So it's the absolute value of -4 is how far away it is from 0 on the number line. So -4 here is 1, 2, 3, 4 away from 0. So the absolute value of -4 equals 4. On the other side here, the absolute value of 4 also equals 4 because 4 is also 4 away from 0 on the number line. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we show absolute value by drawing these 2 lines. And the number that you're going to find the absolute value for is going to go inside of here. So if I had -3, the absolute value of -3, how far away is -3 from 0? It is 3 away. Let's give that a try. All right. So, learning how to use all of my tools today. And there we go. So here we go. We are going to compare these 2 numbers now. We've got the absolute value of -2, and we have -1. So we're comparing the absolute value of -2 to -1. So if we find, here's -2. The absolute value is how far away it is from 0. So it's 1, 2 away from 0. So absolute value of -2 is the same as 2. And we're comparing that to -1. So is 2 more than -1 or less than -1? It's going to be greater than -1. The absolute value of 10 compared to just 11. The absolute value of 10 is going to remain the same. 10 positive is still 10 away from 0. And we're comparing that to 11. 10 is less than 11. And the absolute value of 10 is less than 11. Now we have -7 compared to the absolute value of 6. So -7 is just -7. Absolute value of 6 tells me how far away is 6 from 0. It is 6 away. So now we are thinking of it. We can compare -7 to 6. -7 is less than 6. So -7 is less than the absolute value, 6. And one final one that we'll look at is 9 compared to the absolute value of 9. So the absolute value of 9 is how far away is 9 from 0? Or is 9 from 0? It's 9 away. How far away is not, and we're just comparing that to 9, so we don't need to do the absolute value over here. So 9 compared to 9, they are equal. If this had been -9, if we were finding the absolute value of -9, we would think, how far is -9 from 0? -9 is 9 away from 0. So the absolute value of -9 is 9. Our answer would actually still be the same. 9 is equal to the absolute value of -9, and 9 is equal to the absolute value of 9. They are the same. So for your homework tonight, let's see if I can get out of here. You will have a handout. Oh, it looks like my drawings all stayed, so we're going to get rid of those. Where you are going to find the absolute value of each of these numbers. And the absolute value is just how far away that number is from 0. You're then going to compare using less than, greater than, or equal to. And then you are going to put these in order from least to greatest. And finally, simplify the expression. So you're going to find the absolute value of -19. Here we have negative absolute value of -8. And here we have negative absolute value of 13.